Hey, what's up? Heidi Mitro here, When You Lead Coaching and Consulting, and I've got a tip for you. Oh man, you're going to use this all the time. Are you ready for it? It is called the no complaint rule. Let's talk about it. So I have the joy and the privilege and really, truly just this incredible love of traveling with my family. And we started traveling with our kiddos when they were really little. And it became very clear to me that in order for me to want to go to all of the effort of preparing for a trip, that we needed some ground rules. And I started with the no complaint rule. It became very evident early on that if we didn't nip the complaining in the bud, that I was never leaving my house again with the kiddos. So we have a no complaint rule when we travel. What that means is we're very prepared. Everybody has snacks. Everybody knows that they can ask for what they need, but they need to do it in a way that actually will get the need met. So complaining looks like, I'm hungry, I have to go to the bathroom, like all of this. It's a tone thing. It's a whiny thing. And all it does is make my skin crawl and my blood boil. And I hate it. I just do. And it's like ink in the pool. It disrupts the entire trip. So we've made it very clear that your core needs matter. If you are hungry, if you need to use the bathroom, those are core needs and you can express them in a way that will get the need met and not shut the energy down. So we've implemented this. It goes for the adults too, because it's very easy to start complaining and it invites other complaints to join it. So it's been a tool that we've used, and I love traveling with them. I love having experiences with them. And I love that they are able to very directly ask for what they want. So this I have used with myself during these summer months. And I was finding myself in I was irritated with myself because I was complaining about where we lived. And we live in a small Midwestern town. We live in a mixed family. I'm obviously white. My partner, Mike, is Black. We've got mixed kiddos. And there has been this shift that's happening culturally. And we live about 25 minutes from where George Floyd was killed. And after he was killed, there was just so much unease and unrest with where we were living and, nationwide. So Mike took it upon himself to talk with every leader in town. He talked to the police chief, he talked to the mayor, he was talking to city council members, superintendent, state representatives, went on this tour of like, I'm a Black man living in this town and I want to know that I'm safe. I want to know, what are you doing? How can we be a part of the solution? And Mike and I founded an organization in our town called the Keystone Collective. It's a group of individuals, business owners, people in positions of power, true power, where they're empowering other people. They become our dearest friends. They're equity centered. They're just like the best people that we know. And we realized that when you have a group of individuals with common values and want to organize together, that we can start to move the needle. And yet I was feeling really irritated about living here. I was feeling like we were not safe here. And I was talking with Mike very recently because I had started to complain about the size of our town. I had started to complain about, the lack of diversity. And so I said to him, like, are we staying? There was a time when we were not, before COVID. And he said, Heidi, I do feel safe here. This is where the work needs to happen. This is where we get to do this work. And so it was this, okay, I'm the ink in the pool then. I'm the one who is complaining and making this difficult on myself. So I implemented a no complaint rule for 30 days. And I am not exaggerating with it. I have goosebumps even as I'm thinking about this. Within 2 days of implementing the no complaint rule, I started to uncover my need. The need was more connection and more collaboration. And so we looked at ways that we can continue to work with the Keystone Collective. I was looking at ways, how can I contribute to my community that's not necessarily about business, that's more about a passion. And I was meeting with other community leaders about potentially bringing a labyrinth to our town, which I'm really excited about. And meeting with other people in town who are doing good work. And it nourished this need of connection and community. I have goosebumps still, where it's like, the complaining was uncovering the need, but you don't listen to a complainer, you tune them out. When I finally identified my core need of connection and collaboration, it was very easy to see where the solutions were. So if you're in a tough season of life, if you are in a space where you're not really excited about where you're working or even the partnership that you're in, try a no complaint rule for 30 days and see what happens. If you're not sure what that looks like, you're like, yeah, that sounds easy, let me know if you need help as you need help. If you need an accountability person, maybe we'll do a little challenge where it's like a no complaint rule club and see what happens, see what doors open, see how you physiologically start to shift, and keep me in the loop and let me know what happens. Okay. So go ahead, put the no complaint rule in effect for 30 days and see how your life changes. I'll talk to you soon.